Hi everybody, Bob with Knives Town here. I have for you today a review of a Boker King pocket knife. And when I say Boker, I mean Boker Magnum. As you know, Magnum is a division of Boker, and they do produce some of their more value-oriented line of knives. It's the Magnum division would be their most affordable line of knives. The next step up would be the Boker Plus, and then finally at the top of the totem pole you have the full-on, full-blooded Boker brand. The Magnum line I really like because it's a good high-value type of knife, and the prices are very affordable, and you really get a lot of knife for your money. And this particular knife I like. I think it's a classy looking knife. It's called the Boker King, and it comes in a plastic sleeve with some literature. That's all in German right there. Anyway. It's a folding knife, folding pocket knife, and it's I suppose it would be in the category of gentleman's knife in that particular breed. It's a very attractive knife. I really like the look of it. It's got some nice features about it, so let's get into that. It opens with a nail nick right here. And there you can see that is Damascus steel. Very attractive look. Damascus is 37 layers of folded steel right there to make that makes that pattern. The technical specs here are the knife blade is 3 inches, a 3-inch Damascus steel blade. The overall length when open is 7 inches, and the weight is 3.1 ounces. The handle here is a really nice design. I like. It's got a large bolster here, which I think adds a lot. I think that adds a lot to the look of it. And then the back part here is Burl Wood, and that's a very attractive, highly figured wood. Burl Wood is you know, I mean, it's a, I suppose you could call it exotic. Burl Wood is it's not produced by every tree. There's only certain trees that produce Burl Wood, and when they produce Burl Wood, it's because of some sort of an environmental stressor, like a fungus or an insect or something has attacked a certain portion of the tree, and the burling is the tree's attempt to you know, to respond to that, and it's I suppose it's the human equivalent of a tumor. It's not deadly to the tree necessarily, but it's, you know, I mean, it doesn't happen on every tree. Not every tree will produce Burl Wood, and of those that do, not every one has, you know, that kind of a condition. So Burl Wood is, you know, I mean, it's not your everyday wood, and it's a very nice looking, very attractive. You can see that. It reminds me of Chinese quince wood. And those scales are riveted on. Those are blind bolts right there. It does have a lanyard hole, and the lanyard hole does have a brass insert. just to touch it up and, you know, just add a nice little touch. There's a nice polished bolster right here. It is a backlock knife. So, as you know, you press that down and then the knife can be closed. Yeah, it's a nice little pocket knife. Of course, there's no pocket clip on it. It is just a regular, you know, pocket knife. It'll ride loose in your pocket. It's got a nice sort of a teardrop shape here almost, you know, that fits in the hand well. Take a good look at the blade there. I'll give you a close-up on that. You can see that Damascus, and that's a very sharp point. You can see this is, you know, this isn't just a looker here. This knife will cut. I don't know if you can read that on there. What that says is, it says Damascus 37 layer. That's actually imprinted into the blade. And the reason they would do that is just on the genuine Damascus knives that Boker makes through Magnum. They will put that on there because they do also make other lines of knives which have a Damascus appearance, but they aren't true Damascus. You can achieve a Damascus-like look on a blade by acid etching the blade and you know, etching it so that it has some of these swirl patterns on it, but it's not true Damascus. The real thing, though, will have this on it there. So that's how you know you've got the real deal. That's a nice looking knife. That's a classy, nice looking knife. It's a good gentleman's pocket knife. You know, it's certainly got a good sized blade to it with a very aggressive point, and it's sharp enough. It's plenty sharp. Has a back lock. It's smoothed, you know, all around. There's no snag point on it whatsoever. The top of the bolster is chamfered. See that? Just another little touch. For the price of this knife, you get quite a bit of knife. You get a lot of knife for the money here. You get a nice, classy looking little pocket knife that's got a lot of nice little features on it. That's the Boker King. Boker King, division of Magnum, a division of Boker. Very nice. All right, well, thanks a lot. I'll see you again.